Hello.
Hello.
The truth is, without fire, eventually they're all just going to perish. We had to step in at that point.
It was really embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. There's 15 of us. We've got all the gear, but no idea.
Of the 10 celebs I marooned,
Excited to see this day arrive.
only 6 made it to the end.
I would like to say thank you for the opportunity, but yeah, it was tough.
Welcome to the world of survival. It hurts, you know. It wasn't always pretty, but you know, you hung on in there. And that's ultimately what survival is about. Yeah. You fail, you pick yourself up, keep going. Right, come on, show me your camp.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind, it's not quite the Ritz, all right?
I wanted to find out why the drive and ambition that's propelled them to success in life initially deserted them on the island.
Start with shelter.
After 4 weeks, the celebs were still sleeping on the ground.
Why haven't you wanted to elevate yourselves?
When it rains, we all just come in under here and just huddle. And
Yeah,
then,
but you're still wet though.
yeah.
In our defence, we were all so fatigued. It just got to the stage of, not that will do, but we were quite content. Lots of people loved the fire. I was happy in there, and it felt comfortable.
It is a fundamental thing. Get off the ground. It's not. We don't say it for fun. We say it because it's about your preservation.
Come on, team. Let's get all this kit off.
From the outset, there were huge differences between how the men and the women approached their survival.
Choose the easiest path, straight this way, not that way.
Ewan don't want to go into the mangrove.
We're going this way.
Ewan.
What do you want to do?
This was a major factor in their lack of success in the first week.
There's no denying that as groups, people did often operate the way you might have predicted from basic stereotypes. A lot of the men did see themselves as the natural leaders.
Guys, keep going as straight as much as we can. You've got to trust me on this. Let's go.
The men didn't think about what they were doing. Let's do this, let's do that. I know this, you know that, I know this.
When it came to finding water, the men were completely incompetent.
Mate, smell-wise, it smells moist, innit? I have a sneaky feeling that if you follow it right, that there's water there, because I start to see butterflies, man.
I'm very old-fashioned in the fact that I like to be, you know, the old-fashioned man who looks after the women.
Well done, mate.
But we didn't have any sense of direction. We thought we did. And then we got lost, and we had no answers.
By contrast, the women's decision to follow animal footprints led them straight to a water hole.
It's not salty, it's fresh water.
I'm man enough to admit it. I think women on the island were a lot wiser and more sensible. The gun-ho attitude didn't work on the island.
The quieter, more measured approach repeatedly paid dividends for the female celebrities.
He's sleeping snake.
Guys, we come bearing water and snake.
Are you joking me?
Oh my God!
Yes, Doc!
No, you didn't!
Yeah, its head's not on there anymore.
Wicked.
What? You did it? What?
Well done, girls.
What the f***?
On me and Lucy.
I think when Lucy and Sarah found the snake, there was a sense of, oh, well, it's not just the men that can catch and kill animals, so everybody's doing it now.
Yet for all the women's triumphs, the louder male voices dominated.
We need palm leaves and we need straight bamboo or straight wood.
There's not enough people doing fire then.
We've got water, we don't need fire tonight.
Their failure to listen led to the group's biggest mistake.
It's just crazy. Fire is the most important. Yeah, it is. And there's only me and you, 2 people doing it.
The celebs' cardinal mistake was their failure to prioritise making fire.
This fire wasn't easy for you guys to come by, was it? No. I mean, from our point of view, we had to say, listen, without this, you're going to die. Yeah. You've got to get fire going. Yeah.
Without the fire, the celebrities had no way to keep warm and dry or boil water for drinking.
Oh, that's bad, isn't it?
That first week was, without doubt, the hardest week I've ever had in my life. My hands got really bad, so I had like trench hands and I was quite scared. I want to help and I can't. I remember the doctor looking at them and saying, I think you're going to lose all your fingernails. And I'm like, you're kidding me, because I'm so vain about my fingernails. All of this is numb now, so they won't bend properly, and I can't actually get them to do very much. Those moments were really frightening because they just didn't look like hands anymore.
I remember that all of us did think about collectively leaving on the third night, which would have made this one of the less successful series. People were saying things like, we can't survive this has been a mistake, let's ring them and tell them we're all coming off.
The celebrities had failed so spectacularly.
Here they are.
For the first time, I had no choice but to send in my safety team to assist them lighting a fire.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice long breaths.
But in a way, that negative situation turned into a positive. By then coming on the island and putting us into groups and making us work hard to make fire, all of a sudden it happened, and I think it proved to us, you can't do this on your own. You have to work in numbers.
Bye, everyone!
So do I think we failed? No, I don't think we failed at all. There's my answer.
Come on, wood shavings, guys.
I think we did f***ing marvellous. That's my honest answer.
Unlike the other celebs,
RJ, that was skills.
Breaking Bad star RJ Mitty had come to the island with a wealth of survival knowledge.
He was an expert in all fields. RJ would say, well, yeah, you know, we start fires all the time. We know about fires. Yeah, we know about that.
There's like multiple ways of doing this bamboo technique.
The group had thought that RJ would give them a real advantage.
He was full of tricks. He just couldn't convince a lot of other people to adopt them because they often involved like 11 different bits of equipment that he'd rigged up over a sort of a 50-mile radius, and it was still only work in the event of a particular cloud coming in.
Fire!
Yes! Yes!
It just died on me.
People were getting annoyed because that knowledge never amounted to anything.
Oh, oh.
RJ was absolutely convinced he would be the one to get fire going. So when ultimately, A, it wasn't him, and B, we were helped to do it, I think he did feel quite crushed. He resented any sort of help that we might be able to get. How are you doing, man?
I really feel like we could have done this on our own. Someone comes in, yay, we're saved, and they should have never even been on this island. They really shouldn't have. I just really feel that you really learned nothing. So, I'm leaving today.
I was like, well, that's not fair because none of us know what we're doing. You haven't given any more to the team than anyone else.